Welcome back, everybody. I'm still on my G.I. Joe kick, so figured I'd do some more shots, see what I can come up with, and basically I wanted to use Sergeant Slaughter. This is my favorite Sergeant Slaughter growing up, and he's in pretty rough shape, heavily played with. His hat's kind of ruined, but he's standing over Rock and Roll, who's working on one of the GI Joe's vehicles, and basically the narrative of this is he's going to tell him, I need this thing up and running in 15, or we're on the road in 15, and that's basically it. He's working on a vehicle, and Sergeant Slaughter is telling him to get going. So let's go on to the next shot. So here's our next Joe shot. This one turned out great. I wanted to get the medical guy in here to do some work on somebody in the battlefield, and it really just took off on its own. We have Falcon. If I screw up these, by the way, people who are big-time Joe fans, if I screw up names, I'm sorry. It's been such a long time since I played with these guys. I would like to relearn all their names and who they are and everything, but I forgot the doctor's name. Maybe it's just Doc. It is G.I. Joe. Could be as simple as that. With, I believe, Hawk, Duke's brother. I believe his name is Hawk. He's been shot or whatever, and he's bleeding from his chest and his mouth, and the doc's going to take care of him. Roadblock is holding off bad guys. We got a couple of dead Vipers in the background. We have the Rat, which is from Ninja Force. That's Dice's vehicle with an explosion, a Tamashi explosion going off next to it. And then, I was doing the picture, and I had it all angled like this. And, it just seemed like there's too much dead space by Doc's head. So I filled it in with, what's her name? The Headhunter's a guy on the left. And then it's actually kind of pathetic. I can't remember the guy's name in the right. Blood. Baron Blood? Major Blood. Anyways, I'll start remembering it again sooner or later. But so this one turned out great. Very happy with it. Kind of gives, a little bit of the, action of a battlefield. With the dead soldiers, and then the background, the chaos in the background and stuff, and then, of course, Hawk being injured or whatever. So, anyways, on to the next Joe shot. Okay, so since my last video, I think I've forgot to record a few G.I. Joe shots I did. But as I was cleaning up my G.I. Joes, I'm going to try to restore all of them, rebuild them, give them new rubber bands in the middle. A lot of them are broke, but digging them out, actually, I came across these Willow action figures. They're more like statues than action figures, actually. And just figured I'd throw something together real quick. Just to, may as well use them. I loved Willow as a kid. I got these statues. I don't know what I'll do with them, if I'll sell them or maybe just keep them as remnants of my childhood or something. It depends on what they're worth, I guess. But, glad I could get a shot done and throw it up on IG just to see what people think. Probably bring a lot of 80s kids back, way, way back. So, anyways, this is just a bunch of trees with the bad guy, I don't even remember his name, up there on the hill. I got that fluorescent bulb back there lighting up the background, and, just figured a red background would be more menacing. So, got it pretty layered with trees, almost like a tunnel lake. I think actually my next shot is going to be a G.I. Joe shot with this setup, but just because it's such a cool setup. Anyways, let's go on to that next shot. All right, so here's my next G.I. Joe shot. We have this guy. I can't even remember his name. I think it's Tracker or something like that. Maybe no, I don't think it's Tracker. It's somebody else, but I'll have to look that up before I post. But another childhood action figure. And then I think that's the 25th anniversary. Firefly in the background. I'm actually not as familiar with the new Joes. Like, I'm trying to learn as much as possible about the what the best Joes are in the 25th anniversary, if those are any good, or if I should get them, or just stick with classics. I'll probably have a mix of both. But yeah, fireflies in the background. He's got blood coming down one arm, and then this guy's tracking him with his bobcat. I always loved Joes that had pets and stuff like that, so it's kind of fun to use him. But yeah, just tracking him in the woods, and finds blood on a stump, and then knows he's on the right trail, and firefly's actually in the background waiting for him. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much that shot. I think I'm going to do a close-up shot of firefly just because he looks so cool sitting there with blood coming down his arm, and he's got a knife in his hand too. Can't see all that well from here, but yeah, pretty cool shot. So let's go on to the next one. All right, so last shot of this video, and it's a good one. I'm very happy with this one. We have Snake Eyes, Duke, and Roadblock. These are three of my favorite G.I. Joes. That Duke in the middle, he's not even like your normal Duke from the comics or from the cartoon, or comics for that matter. That's like a much later one, maybe in the mid to late 90s. And that was kind of my Duke, and I've never really liked the Dukes that they've come out with. Like, compared to what he looks like on TV and the figures that are out there, he's just never looked right. I really want the 25th anniversary one, just to see if maybe I'd really like that one. But for whatever reason, most of the Dukes that are out there, the figures, they just don't look right to me. But this one here was always pretty badass and just looked cool. He came with a cool helmet, had black guns. One of the things that always threw me off about G.I. Joe is like all the different colored guns. Like Beachhead, I have this yellow gun right here. And a lot of the later ones had like these bright colored guns, which just never made any sense, but Duke came with black guns. But yeah, these are three, like I said, these are three of my favorite G.I. Joes. We got Snake Eyes and Roadblock and Duke. That's pretty much it for my top three. I'd maybe throw in a couple honorable mentions like Tunnel Rat. Maybe Rock and Roll is another favorite. Slaughter and Slaughter's trio. I always call them the Slaughter's Marauders, but that might not be what they're actually called. I think I screwed up on that. But yeah, these three are always my favorite growing up. They were the three big heroes in my G.I. Joe collection. So it's cool to get them in this shot. Yeah, Roadblock's got that massive gun that just blew a hole through this wall, and then we have Duke in the forefront and Snake Eyes to his right, our left, busting in, so it's just a cool shot, iconic shot of the three of them. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, yeah, hey, thanks for watching this G.I. Joe setup video. And that Willow, we had the Willow shot in there too. Thanks for checking out this non-mini made video. Yeah, I'm really enjoying trying out other stuff. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out my Instagram. You can I'll post a link to my other Instagram gallery called My Other Toys. It's not my mini-mate gallery. It's all the other toys I own. So pretty cool stuff there. Not a whole lot of stuff. It's maybe like a couple hundred versus well over 1,000 for my mini-mate page for shots. But still cool nonetheless. Check that out. Yeah, anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye now.